let me try this again. What's up? What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming to my channel, Net Spiritually Inclined. I am Net, and this is Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot Edition for Caresha, Romeka, Brownlee, also known as Young Miami. This reading is for entertainment purposes only and all alleged. I do not know this individual or anybody she's connected to personally. All information provided in this video is based on divination. Please like and share this video to get it more exposure. I would appreciate it. Let me get a picture of Young Miami on the screen real quick, and then we're going to get started. And thank y'all for supporting my channel. I truly appreciate you. All right, she should be popping up in a minute, and there she go. Now, before we get into it, let's compare their zodiac signs real quick. Young Miami is an Aquarius and Diddy is a Scorpio. I did not put his picture with hers out of respect for her, but there's a situation and I'm going to briefly talk about it. So their sexual compatibility is 40%. Y'all, when I saw the level of trust they had for each other, it blew my mind. It is only at 1%. Their communication and intellectual compatibility is at 50%. Their emotional compatibility is only at 1%. Their shared morals and values compatibility is at 30%, and their shared activities is at 60%. Just to give y'all a brief outline of their relationship that they had, we're going to get into it. So let's look at the tarot cards and see what's going on in Young Miami's energy. Her first card is the Tower. Oh, and it's crazy because when I did Diddy's reading, he got the Tower card too. So their energies are definitely connected. The card is saying that a situation she built with somebody, and I'm going to say somebody, I'm going to try not to say his name too much in this reading out of respect for her. So like I was saying, the card is saying that a situation that she built with somebody wasn't built on a firm foundation and has collapsed. It was a situation built on illusions or false beliefs. The good thing is now she can see the truth and build a new situation in the future on a more solid foundation. It represents a sudden or unexpected ending to a situation, a shocking ending to a situation that ended in a catastrophe. It's saying that Young Miami could have already known this tower was coming, but turned a blind eye to the situation because she was in denial. Her next card is the Temperance card, and it came out reversed. I'm seeing that Young Miami is possibly in the energy of self-evaluation and re-examining her life priorities. It represents imbalance, discord, and impatience when it is in the reverse position. The card is saying that she could be overindulging in alcohol, food, or overspending to cope with what's going on. She has advice to adjust her actions and regain balance in her life. She could also be doing some self-healing, and the card is saying as she heals, she should not be surprised if she experiences tense situations or conflict while she tries to align her inner and outer worlds. You know, while I'm doing her reading, I can hear her voice and I can hear her saying something like, something don't feel right. Something is not right. So she feels like something is off about that situation. And y'all know what situation I'm talking about. Her next card is the King of Cups. It came out reversed. The card is describing a man, that y'all know who the man is, that was in her life as a man whose emotions are easily triggered to the point that he can feel himself about to lose it. Yeah, emotional tantrum is saying he's moody, depressed, anxious, and unpredictable. The card is saying that he lacks self-compassion and beats himself up over small things. And so if he don't have compassion for himself, that explains why he had no compassion for anybody else. Anyway, and then the card is saying that this man is vindictive and has a habit of punishing other people through emotional manipulation, uses emotional blackmail to push his personal agendas, leaves people feeling uncertain about themselves, makes people feel like they're the problem, and is very controlling. Her next card is the 10 of Coins. So with everything she's going through in the media, you know, her reputation as a person and as an artist being dragged through the mud publicly, her making public appearances and a random fan just trying to it's not funny, pass her a bottle of baby oil asking for her signature. Like, that was just rude. That was a rude hot mess. That was ignorant. If people just don't care. But anyway, it looks like young Miami is depending on the comfort of her finances and her family, because home and family security is very important to her. I'm also seeing something about property sales, so she might do some like real estate on the side. We don't know. Right now, she also could be focused on leaving generational wealth for her children and for her family. She has advice to make sure her wills, trust, and insurance policies are in order and up to date. This card in the upright position also usually represents large sums of money or an increase in finances. Her next card is the Five of Coins. Okay, so she could have went from the 10 of coins to the 5 of coins. This card is telling me that young Miami's emotional status, financial status, or both has taken a hit. Now, I'm not saying she's broke or anything like that, but according to the card, she could be going through financial and or emotional hardship. This card also represents a breakup, losing faith, losing resources, or a person who feels like they're losing their emotional and financial security. Her next card is the Moon card. Illusionary situations, deception, and feelings of uncertainty. The card is saying emotions are highly charged and fluctuating in this situation. This card represents young Miami's feelings of intuition and her gut instincts being heightened, and is trying to lead her to higher levels of understanding, but she has to pay attention to it. It's also warning her not to jump to conclusions, because it's a lot more to the situation that she does not see right now. It's telling her to be wise and watchful, but do not make a move too fast, for her to wait until the situation reveals itself more clearly. It's saying that she could only have half of the information that she needs about the situation. It's basically secrets being kept from her. When I seen this Moon card, I already knew. Let me check the sound real quick. All right, so if y'all are watching this video and you are not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Like the video, share the video. I would appreciate it. And thank everybody for the support of my channel. Now let's keep going. From my Love Oracle deck, Young Miami's first card says River of Release. And it says, drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. Water represent emotions. Remember that. The card is basically saying that she's being led to release that past situation emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Our next card says ignite creation. And it says harness innovation, fuel imagination, and witness manifestation as answers unfold in your journey of discovery. The card is just saying that she's actually being spiritually guided, and when the right person comes into her life for her to be in a relationship with, she'll know. And her spirit guides are letting her know that they're creative in the way that they work, and she can see that if she gets rid of the distractions around her and if she really takes the time to connect with them. Her next card says magic opportunity, and it's just encouraging her to embrace the unexpected, seize the chance for transformation. Her next set of cards, the first card says seduction. Messages for young Miami. The card is telling her to be careful, because it's a man that could come into her life that unintentionally catches her attention. Is saying an offer could be too good to be true, telling her to remember that everybody has free will, telling her not to be coerced into anything, telling her to be strong and stand her ground, telling her to be truthful, integral, consistent, and assertive, and telling her to use her captivating ways for her highest good. Her next card says wrath. Messages for young Miami. The card is warning her that somebody is out to cause her trouble, telling her that her past is catching up with her, warning her to stop antagonizing the situation, telling her that her habit of deliberately arousing hostility will eventually alienate her, telling her not to back down for fear of somebody getting angry, telling her to invite peace in to cool that hot temper that she has down, and telling her to watch her words. Her next card says prosperity. Messages for young Miami. The card is telling her to avoid borrowing too much money because strings are always attached, telling her that it's time to choose the right person for her and to stop stringing people along, giving her advice to clean out her space and give her unwanted items to a good cause, telling her to recycle more and waste less, telling her to be honest in love, and then telling her that a debt must be paid. It could be a financial debt or it could be a karmic debt. Let's get into the final messages of the reading. Her first card says slide. The card is saying that young Miami is skimming over the surface of the situation like kids sliding down a water slide is what the card is saying. And it's saying that she's not paying attention to the details. It's saying that she could be experiencing loss of direction, losing balance and control around her. It's saying that it could be childish people around her, acting cold towards her, and that she is having other individual issues. Her next card says protect yourself. It's a man and woman in this card looking like they're in a very heated conversation. Protect yourself because at the end of the day, young Miami, you are a mother. Anyway, the card is warning her that power struggles could lead to somebody trying to manipulate her in the situation. Her next card says key. The card is saying young Miami is possibly becoming more antisocial, that she could be in denial due to the unexpected changes in the situation, that she could be overwhelmed, closing herself off from the rest of the world. And actually, the card is saying that could be the key and the best course of action for her right now due to that situation. It is a lady in the card pulling a door towards her to close it. And then the card is giving her a warning that somebody in the situation she's involved in is very powerful and very controlling. Yeah, Miami said the doors are closed and the locks are changed. Okay. Y'all, so that is the reading. You can make your own conclusion or determination about this reading. Thank you for listening to Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot, the Caresha, also known as Young Miami edition. Make sure you check back because I'll be doing more of these and you never know which celebrity or celebrity couple will be next.